Shit, Keller the asshole. Okay. Alright, let's talk to him.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
No, not this, not this, not this, not this. I think it's this.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Friends.
How come... It's so hard to believe. A man and a woman getting along, liking each other just as friends.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
She left, but she came back.
That's the
She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. She would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
Them last two is obvious. It's the first two that I'm concerned about. The Thunder is beating them by 20. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the other one.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my staff.
I want to make homicide.
Oh, damn.
You know you make it.
The hell is you talking about? I don't even remember the questions for these.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes.
She hung around, and
I had very little to do with her.
yeah, that's a lot. I remember that one.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
Age ain't nothing but a number is a crazy title for
We know that you
Something
thought
like
enough of her to loan out your
16,
top
17 or that.
every
That's crazy.
I what? I did no such thing. That bitch stole that book from my apartment.
My
Impudent
apartment.
fucking moron.
And that made you angry?
Angry? I was livid. Looking up at me with that stupid face of hers, begging me to forgive her. Aha. Very good. That's one to you, detective.
Okay.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was.
Oh, I remember this. Okay, I'm doing
Writing.
good.
I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
I need to make sure I save.
Proves I was there.
At any moment, I should be able to get up and walk out. Like I should.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Powers of
It's either
deduction.
going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Okay, so now I need to go outside and save. Cause I would think it would automatically save. You know, like as is. Like I hate that it doesn't do that. But this game is it's over 10 years old, so I can't be mad.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Hold on one second.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
Damn, he might be telling the truth. I ain't gonna lie, he might be telling the truth, especially how.
You don't like McCaffrey.
No, it ain't that. Yeah, this shit gonna take me another 15 minutes. If these load screens wasn't so bad, or not so, so bad, I would be flying through this shit. I say I spend like 15% of my recording time sitting in the load screen. That's a whole lot of time. I forgot all about the glasses. I don't even know how I did that. Oh damn, everything's just so bright. He wasn't telling the truth. American Legion Stadium. Is that the movie or is that like an actual stadium? You're not supposed to look at your screen up to 90 minutes before you go. Shut your fucking mouth. It's already spoke to, bro. Already spoke to, bro, right?
Canary says he'll sing. I guarantee he'll.
Okay, I already spoke to, bro. Okay, it's just the setting was the same. Okay, Grosvenor. I don't think he did it though. This shit look way
Why
different.
did you run, Tiernan?
Everything
I was
looked
the last one
different.
to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Take them off. I'm probably gonna have to. Not probably. I will stream in these glasses. Okay.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her
That's
face.
better.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
She owned something of his.
You hate McCaffrey. You're trying to frame him for this.
You've got the wrong guy. And how can you prove that?
You're off the hook. For now.
It's not true. I feel like if I use one of these intuitions, they're gonna take away truth, and I already know that. Oh, it's doubt.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but you know, I'm not so sure.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Why the fuck did I use that?
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Friends. Your voice keep cracking, OG.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? She was old enough to be your mother.
Bro, wait. Was that supposed to happen? What? Hold on. That was supposed to happen? Wait a minute. Wait. I'm pulling up. No. Hold on. The hell? What's the buddy name? Am I missing something? I think that's supposed to happen. Because the option that I have, well, the person that this person picked, it's not even here.
Why did you run?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
What?
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
It's just not here. The option says last seen. The victim was last seen. It's just not here.
You don't ask, you never find out.
I'm gonna just put doubt for right now.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
So yes,
Aristotle's Metaphysics. The book.
I'm assuming I have to go back.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once, laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
It's doubt. What the fuck?
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but you know, I'm not so sure.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
It's a lie.
You're lying, Tiernan. You've been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left, that was it!
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. She would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, McCaffrey was a hero, McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. Kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
What's crazy is I have it playing
To clear jams in the pin setting machines.
with what's like actually on my screen, and it's lined up the same. I think it's okay. It's doubt.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
That bum took a swipe at me, put him down in my staff.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. He might be an asshole, but I do believe him on that one. But I do not have the. I didn't save it neither, and I honestly don't feel like going back. So. I don't believe you. So he click lie.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Mouthpiece were stripped off me.
That may have been on purpose. So I'm starting to think.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go. It's all been cleared up.
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I thought it was come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
So this goes to McCaffrey's. Yep.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning. He showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box. And he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn. And that it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
I'm saying it again. I'm coming back, bro.
Wait here.
Say it again. Oh boy, it's getting good. I don't know, this is a good story, right? I like this story right here.
The guy gave us away the tap.
You know what?
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile.
There's a response.
A better candidate for an unmarked plot in a prison graveyard.
Yeah, the response to that very last question told me everything. For the other guy. The response that the other guy told me everything I needed to know. I was like, he couldn't have done it. Oh, damn. Grosvenor McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir. Yeah. So let me see. Hold on. I'm actually curious to see what would have happened.
The wrench.
Free.
Happened. It's time to tell me.
The next one. And then it was all detective.
To the DA on your behalf. James Tiernan, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. I believe you didn't know what you were doing. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. That's the best I can do for you now.
Okay, he gets thrown in a cell. To make this dumbass face.
I'm going to assume that you both have very good excuses for what happened to my station today. You had a perfectly good candidate for a capital case, and somehow managed to choose a weak-willed sub-sister. while the murderous Red walks scot-free. I'm having doubts about what you're prepared to do to make a case, Phelps. If ever there was a time for manufacturing evidence or extracting a confession, this was it. Now get out of my sight. Run down pickpockets and fruit flies and leave the real work for men of substance.
I'm shocked I got it right. I ain't gonna hold you.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead. First platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and infilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes.
I'm in charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
So people was questioning his authority. I see. Damn. I'm starting to like the background story, even though I don't know where it's leading. I'm believing it's 1946, 47, somewhere around there. I think. Well, that'll do. That's enough for me today. I want to say thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.